Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'll be planting a willow bed. This willow bed is for propagation, so in the video you'll see that the willows are all planted pretty closely together, and that's because, again, it's for propagation and the trees are not going to grow to full size. Just wanted to toss that out there right at the beginning here, because as you see me planting the willow bed, you'll notice everything's close together. You might be wondering why in the world I'm doing that, and that's because it's just for propagation purposes. So let's get into the video. Thanks for joining me. This whole area right here, I'm going to be collecting willows here in California, and I've also bought in several species of willow, varieties of willow, from sellers on Etsy. And so I don't know how much of this area, but a good amount of this area is going to turn into a willow bed, and I'm super excited about it. A couple of reasons I'm doing it. Willow is very popular on Craigslist, Facebook, and so it's something that I can very easily sell. The other reason is because it's multiple different products. You can do basket weaving willow, you can do artist charcoal, you can do cuttings for growing out for fences, privacy screens, things like that. It's also great fodder for animals. It's just pretty by itself. I just love the look of all the different types of willow that you can grow. So it's basically just a number of different reasons that I think I want to really invest in a big willow bed. It's currently mid-January, so by February we'll have willow growing out. I'm also going to be growing out more of our own hybrid willow. We've got hybrid willow on site. I also harvested a bunch of arroyo willow, which is a California native, which is one of the more drought-tolerant types of willow. My videos on the main channel, then you know I like to use cardboard for my mulch. I'll put down cardboard and then I'll put down wood chips on top, and it works really, really well. I've gone years without having to weed or apply additional mulch when I do cardboard first, followed by wood chips. This is my second night working on the willow bed. Got all my cardboard laid out. I'm going to bring wood chips over now and start layering on the wood chips, and that will be my weed suppression for a couple of years. It holds for a couple of years. Best case scenario, about 3 years before you have to redo it. Worst case scenario, it's like 2 to 3 years basically. So really good weed suppression for free, and looks nice with the wood chips and all. And then you just kind of save up your cardboard and do it again when you need to. Wheeled over a whole bunch of wood chips from one of my piles and dumped them here, and now I'm just spreading them out to make a nice thick mulch. At the moment it's about 6 inches deep. I don't think I'll go a full 6 inches because I want to be able to pull the wood chips away from the base of the willow trees. Here's my little willow bed. It's all set up to be, got this weed barrier here basically, got cardboard down, and then on top of that I put about 4 to 6 inches of wood chips. So now I'm going to go ahead and start putting my willow in. I'll have rows going this way, and then I'll set up sprinklers and everything for the summer. Here's my little collection. This is the one I'm most excited about, which is corkscrew willow. Salix, pendula, erythroflexuosa, scarlet curly willow, plant this end up. So scarlet curly willow, yeah, so red flame willow. And then this was a collection that I got. So this is golden willow, German white basket willow, SX67, Arctic blue, and silky willow, which this is really pretty. I like this silky willow. Look at that gorgeous dark color. So really excited to have all this, and then I'm also going to be planting more hybrid willow here, and I've also got some arroyo willow and another local variety I'm still IDing at the moment. Here's the plan. Is I'm going to be peeling the wood chips back, and then I've got this big fat screwdriver, and I'm going to press down into the soil, make a little hole, and then press the cutting into that hole. I'm not going to cut these. I could probably get,
multiple trees out of this, like maybe cut these in half. That would double my 5 cuttings to 10. And if I were patient, I could make that work. But I want to give myself more chances of success, and that means using bigger cuttings like this to give them more energy to be able to root and produce leaves. So I'm just going to leave them like this. So yeah, got my screwdriver, poke down, put the willow cutting in. In the white basket, I'll do this golden willow. So here we are. Got a little opening in the wood chips. Press down. That is up. There we go. I'm just going to leave the wood chips pulled away, because if I have the wood chips touching the trunk of the cutting, that can produce mold and disease and what have you. So I'm just going to have the opening here, like you see with the cutting sticking out. Alright, so what I'm noticing is that I don't want to jam the screwdriver down too deep. So I was pressing the screwdriver down too deep. That was opening up a hole where I'm not getting good soil to cutting contact. So I'm going to just poke this down a little more shallow and then push the cutting through the soil below the hole. Alright, so just about like that. Just a little opening there in the cardboard with a little hole that I've started. That is up, and press it in. Yeah, there we go. Much better soil to cut in contact. So this is number 4. Oops, too deep. I'm also not going to move the screwdriver around because that opens up a hole that's too big. There we go. Okay, so there's my golden willow. Alright, next up, now that I've got some things figured out, I think I'll do this, SX67. Next up, let's do this silky willow, one of the ones I'm really excited about. Next up, we'll do this Arctic blue, I guess. And these lines are all funky. Good Lord. I did not plan that very well. Jesus. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this white basket willow in the back, and I'm going to do the corkscrew willow in the front. So I've got room in the back, and I'll do this in the back. Willow. And now I'm going to do my corkscrew willow in this last row on the camera's left. This is a daytime view of my new willow bed, and you can see my lines kind of started going at an angle. That one looks pretty straight there, and then it slowly started migrating to where the back end starts to kind of shoot back into the left. But, it's better than the willow bed I didn't have, so there's that. Got this one little strip here that I could keep as a walkway. These strips these rows are pretty close together, so the trees will grow in, make it hard to move through there. This one's wider, so I could keep this as a little walkway. And then back here I've got that, I don't know, what was that, like German basket willow or something like that in the back. And then I'll need to expand this
then I'll need to expand this. I'm going to move it further and further from the greenhouse. The roots will run into the greenhouse over time, so I want to kind of move it this way, away from the greenhouse. So I'll expand this out and get a nice big wood chipped area here, and just keep layering in new types of willow and just keep growing my willow bed. Hopefully it'll be this whole area all through here will hopefully at one point be a willow bed. So thanks for watching.